Hello and welcome to my channel, Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. And guess who I am? Yeah, I'm Darcy. I know I just did some jelly plate fun, but it's been a long time for me. It's been about a week. Yes, I came back to my desk this morning and it looked the same as it did as Monday, the last time I was here. So yeah, I think it was just regular flu this time. But I still isolated myself in my bedroom and, still had my fever. What's with the fever, people? I don't usually get fevers, and the last 2 times I've been sick, I've had fevers. Fevers with headaches, but the headache was the worst with the first day of fever, or night. Usually fevers come at night. And then the second night, it wasn't as bad, and the third night, it was even less. And the fourth night, I didn't have a fever. But I had a sore throat, so I took Advil for that. And I slept better if I had Advil. So I wanted to show you guys. So 3 days with no crafting. Woo, I got all my papers up there to play with and other things. And then I thought, I didn't have a fever yesterday. So I was like, I get to craft today, and the next thing I know, I have this like horrible migraine. So I had my head I was like, okay, so do I have some caffeine or do I try to sleep? I had a couple Advil, didn't help. Then I had some caffeine and some more Advil. And after 4 Advil, I was able to go from not being able to do anything because I couldn't stand the light or the sound. But after 4, I could at least do light, even if I couldn't do sound. So it was nice and quiet. 3 days, no crafting. So I made stencils, and this is, I did them I made them for my jelly plate. So they're not going to make sense necessarily on paper, although this one works on paper. But they're also like really flimsy, so using the brush and the ink through them isn't very easy. Like these, you'll see when I use them, are individual pieces. I have another one that's not on there. But like this is one big piece. And then I've cut it around the edges. And this is one piece. Super flimsy because it's just these tiny little, where you see the white, that's what the stencil is. It's easier to see them on this, so I figured I'd show you these real quick. This is what I was doing yesterday with my headache and the quiet. And so like these are separate stencils. This is a stencil. This is a stencil. I was practicing curves yesterday, can you tell? That was like the first one I did. And so I actually drew that and traced it and cut it. And, I can show you sometime how I did that. But basically, that's how I started out. The ones with the black, you can see that I drew it, I traced it, and then cut it. But like these, like this one is a Matisse inspired one. I hadn't done that one yet, so you haven't. That one you didn't see yet. I didn't use ink with that. So I have a couple Matisse inspired ones. Because I don't know, do you guys watch Tracy Fox? So I'm like, I cut out, so I have these too, the cutouts. So I could just lay those on. In fact, that might be one of the first ones I do. So yeah, here's another one with smaller bits, and you probably couldn't even see that. But yeah, the ones that have the black ink, I drew and then cut, which actually was harder to do because I couldn't see what I was doing because those black lines get in my way. That one is a little bit easier. And the other ones, I freehanded it. Now, if I used a permanent fine line marker, I probably could have seen a little bit better. I think that one's trash. I have to be careful with my plastic pieces because my cat will eat them. Yep, she will. There's this little piece too that you probably can't see. I'll have to show that to you another time. Let's see. Then I have my little raindrops. More Matisse inspired. I can't even see what's here. I gotta figure out which ones I want to do. So that's the water drops. More of those. Ah! The waves. I'm looking for my flower. Sorry, I want my flower. Probably want that to be my top layer, which means I put it down first. And that was the cutout from the other leaves. Here, oh, it's underneath these leaves. Oh, that's just what I cut those leaves out of. Figure I might be able to use it. There we go. That's what I want. And then I was trying to do some carnations. And also, if I want, I have the big cutout from it. I think that's where we are. So yeah, I just used my X-Acto knife, and you know, just started just kind of playing, see what came up, and that's all what came up. So these are the ones I'm mostly going to use, I think. Maybe the, oh my goodness, maybe that one. Oh, we're stuck to the jelly plate. Don't do that. And then, well, see, I'm making these because I want to be able to make digitals out of my jelly prints if I want to. And this way I don't have to deal with copyright if I'm making my own. So I'm trying to also make my own stamps. And I was thinking about, you know, carving rubber stamps, which seems daunting. And then I was watching Carrie the Crafter, and he made one using the foam. And I'm like, well, duh, I could do that. I ordered thicker foam, but for now, this I used the, you know, the badge thing you cut for the badge hole thingies? This. Wait, where's the, oh, there we go. That's what I did just to cut this out. And then, of course, I took those little pieces and just stuck them on some whatever this is called. You know, this one I just stuck on the back of this. I was trying to do the plus signs. It wasn't working, but I could still use that. And that'll be cute. And that'll be, give some interest. And then I cut out a couple of these. They're not dry yet. For a scallop. And then I cut those out and stuck them on there. Here's my leaves. I guess I threw those up there. And then this. And then I cheated. I ordered, they're not here yet, some shapes. Because there was a diamond one that Carrie did that I love. And I was like, I could cut out all those diamonds. Or I could get these shapes and have the diamonds cut for me. And then I just have to glue them on. Then for 99 cents at Joann Fabrics, I grabbed this clear mesh to use. Yeah, there's a difference. I was like, does it matter if I take this off or not? Yeah, I think I want this part to be the top part. So I'll try the mesh. And I'll try not to cough in your ear all the time. Right, flower. I wanted the flower first. Actually, I want to do a couple. So I'll brayer over here, and then I'll put it over there, and brayer over there. And that's what I'll do. What color will I use? I don't know. I might close my eyes and just grab a color. Oh, and when I was at Joann's, I also picked up, I had a fever for 2 days. I'm still coughing, but I wore my mask. Well, of course you have to. Big thing of this matte acrylic, because it's like gone. That's the one, and I looked for the buttermilk. They did not have the buttermilk. I like the buttermilk because it's like a creamy, almost yellow, kind of yellow cream. You know, I call it adjacent to yellow. If you've watched me, you've heard me. So yeah, I just want to play. I've got some junk mail here. I've got some 12 by 12. I've got some cardstock that I have so much of the pattern that I'll never use it. So, well, since I'm opening my burnt orange, I guess I'll use it. I didn't have any orange well, I had the orange. I had pumpkin orange. I had this orange. But, you know, I mean, and I was able to make a color similar to that. But I don't like having to mix colors, because then you get the perfect color, but then you run out and you can't like make that exact color again, and that irritates me. Because I'm easily irritated. Oh, there we go. Guess it's going to be the color for sure for now. So I'm excited. Let's kind of to try out my stencils. I've been looking forward to this since I made them, and I couldn't believe that I made so many. Seems kind of crazy to me that I made so many. But that's alright. It was keeping me happy and occupied, so there's that. I might have to pause for a minute so that this can dry. Oops, kind of going over my edges over there. I thought about making some more of this one, like some different size ones. We'll see. I know I said I'd make my friend one, so I'll have to. That might be it. I don't know. It was kind of fun to make. It is flimsy though, so I'll try it with the I've ordered some Mylar, which I think is supposed to be the same as the stuff that store-bought stencils are made from. So how is everybody doing today? Oh, this is drying pretty quickly because I have a fan on. What color should we do next? I was gonna do weirdly I wanted to do pink. Isn't that weird? Excuse me. Ugh, I don't want to be coughing in your ear. But I wanted to show you my stencils. Because I like them. I don't know. You guys might like them. Who knows? Just dry, paint dry. We're watching paint dry now. Oh, I had a question to ask y'all. Oh, I remember. Because one of the things that I really wanted when I was first sick was peanut butter and jelly. You know, you want those comfort foods. So my question is, how do you do your jelly? Do you do it on the opposite bread of the peanut butter? Or do you do it on your peanut butter? Or do you do it under your peanut butter? Do people do that? Seems odd. Maybe they do. I won't judge. Alright, this pink became like more of a corally type color because the orange got mixed into it. That's alright. A piece of paper there. Let's just make it just look like not too big of a deal. I'm like, where did I put my pink? Yeah, it's definitely orange now. Well, it's coral, so there does have a little bit of orange. Oh, I didn't even realize I was using coral. No wonder my brain thought it would work. It does have a little bit of orange in it, right? It's not those dark corals you sometimes see. But it's a nice coral. Now, I don't have a lot of success doing a lot of layers. But I kind of want to try doing all the layers. You know, with all the different, I don't know. I'll do this one plain first because I really want to see how this comes out. So, let's do this here. Well, that's where it's going. Whether I want it to or not. There's another bubble there. Oh, did you hear that pop? It like popped. Now it burped at the end. The bubble burped. So yes, that's my question for you. How do you do your jelly on peanut butter and jelly? Or if you're allergic to peanut butter or whatever, if you do like cream cheese and jelly, or I don't know, what else might you do? I only know cream cheese from watching Arthur. Alright, that's a weird thing happening right there. Arthur from PBS. What's the little kid's name? The little bully kid. But he's not really a bully, he's just sort of a bully. Okay, good. Now I get to see what that burnt orange looks like. That's a nice color. So yeah, that's my stencil that I made. Alright, let's do some leaves. And some layers. Alright, now let me work with layers because I suck at layers. Ooh, I kind of want to do these two. So do you go big to little or little to big? Let's go big to little. That way the other ones can show behind it, maybe. Oh my goodness, these are so flimsy. Be happy when my Mylar ones get here. See if that does any better. Oh, forget it. It doesn't have to be straight. You're missing the point here, lady. Doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be straight. No rules. She doesn't get it. Tell them she doesn't get it. She does. It's just hard to apply. Oh, yeah. So I'm half a century old today. You don't have to say happy birthday. It's not a big deal. But apparently I'm nifty and I'm fabulous. So somebody said, what, nifty 50 on my Facebook, and another one said fabulous 50. So I'm like, yep, we're going to go with that. And I will be nifty and fabulous the whole year long, or just all through my 50s. How's that sound? So if you're in your 50s, be nifty and be fabulous. Oh, I was going to say thrifty, but I don't want to be thrifty. After this past month, though, I really need to be thrifty. Because I went a little crazy on my birthday month. I think I made up for all the presents for the last 26 years that I didn't get. And decided, baby, I'm worth it. Are those fun? Can you see them all? Last time I was like so close. It was ridiculous. All right, let's stick a couple here. Do I have any paint left on here? Probably not. Nope. Do you know which color I just used? We're going to assume it was a color on top. But that doesn't mean anything. We'll know when we lay it down. Oh my goodness. There we go. Yeah, I think it was that color. Oh, and the Mylar pieces that I ordered are 12 by 12s. So I'll be able to make stencils that go all the way across. What? I'll go all the way. Oh my goodness, what time is it? It's almost noontime. She thinks it's time to eat. What do you think? Is it time for her to eat? Should I let her eat? She says yes. Do we agree? Well, I gotta wait for this to dry, so I might pause and go feed her. And the other thing that I should have already done, but at least I'm not right next to it anymore, so it's not so bad. Oh, come on. I just need a little bit more paint here. Nope, it's not gonna. It's not giving me what I want. Now I don't even know which one was on top anymore because they're both on top. Ooh. Ooh, Wendy's Paper Junk. She's going to do a jelly print journal on jelly print video soon. So go check that out when it comes up. I'm excited. I like to watch people to do some jelly printing. Carrie the Crafter has a couple older ones. They're like a year old, so you'll have to go back a year. I guess it doesn't matter about this one. Let's see. To find it. But he's the one that, he uses Mod Podge to attach his pieces. And I just used quick dry tacky glue. Alright, I'm going to go take care of my cat for a second. This looks like a weird guy splattered dead on, I don't know. I was trying to Matisse it and just do random shapes, just following my groove, but sometimes I was also following the one next to it. You can see that right there. Oh, let me go take, I was going to say let me go shut her up. Oops, let me go take care of my poor little spoiled kitty. Or maybe she's telling me happy birthday. You telling me happy birthday? You sound pretty demanding. You hungry? I'm not sure I can continue with this video because my nose is, what's the word? Whistling. It's kind of annoying. Oh man, why do I keep setting that on paper? Don't put your wet brayer on thin, cheap paper apparently, because you're just going to end up with trouble. I mean, it's not trouble you can't get out of, just I'm going to probably end up with a mark, even though I think I got the paper off. Nope, paper's still there. Alright, now the paper's off. And now this paper is smiling at me. Oh my goodness! Can you see it? No, you can't see it. See? He got an ear and everything, a big smile. It looks like a head and a smile. That's so weird. Or I'm so weird. One of those things is true. Probably both of them. Alright, if I knew how to put music over this, I would, because y'all do not need to hear my coughing and wheezing and sneezing and, well, I haven't sneezed, but whistling through my nose. Oops. Forgot some. probably should have done the small one. I'll do it both ways. I'll try big first and then small, and then I'll do the, I mean, yeah, I did, this one's big and then small. And then I'll try small and then big. And, because I'm still learning. I don't know nothing about no jelly plate, and I just try stuff. I think I've told you guys that before. I am not an expert. I don't know what I'm doing. I just play. And playing is fun. I'm in my second childhood now. And now I know better how to play. Well, they say the first 50 years of childhood is the hardest. So there's that. Alright, I can't wait till I get my 12 by 12 inch things, and I'm going to do another set of these, I think, in 12 by 12. Problem is, those are hard to mail, because if my friend gets a 12 by 12 one, I'll want to send her a 12 by 12, but I know Gail said it costs a lot more to send 12 by 12 stuff, which is why if I were to get rid of some of my 12 by 12 stash, I'd probably be like, I gotta fold it in half though, because I don't want to pay all that extra if I don't have to. If it's a rack, yeah, I know. Nobody has the money to be paying extra when they can just fold 12 by 12 paper, because chances are the person's gonna fold it to put it in a journal anyway. And if they don't, well, or they fold it somewhere else, well, then there's a little bit of a fold line, and it's not that big of a deal. Doesn't have to be a big deal. Let's not make it a big deal. Let's make it easy to share and show love. I thought I saw. Oh, I've got some. I think more fine line or black Copic markers I ordered for myself for my birthday. Oh, I got my mother-in-law's card to open too. It's been sitting there for like 2 weeks. I should go do that. I'll remember. I hope. From my husband, I got new feather pillows because he asked me what I wanted, and that's what I wanted. So he told me to go order it, so I did. Because apparently that's how we roll. That's how we roll in the Shire. Alright, let's make your whole face just coral bits. Sorry, that's who I was talking to. I had some others of these, and what I was doing with them was doing the Matisse thing, just kind of randomly cutting pieces out of the painted paper, which was fun. And of course, this is a Dollar Tree book, so I have to make sure there's nothing. Oh, what is it with faces today? Doesn't that kind of look like a profile? See the nose? My wipe offs are faces today. I might have to doodle on those. That would be fun, don't you think? Do you ever do that? Do you take some painty bits and look for shapes and just doodle? You've seen Gail do it. Any idea what I should do next? Should I just close my eyes and pick a color? Should I pick a color that's not here? I might end up picking a purple. I knew it. That's alright. Let's try it. So purple, teal, and coral. No biggie. That one is a nice thin layer. It dried pretty quickly. I don't know. I'm glad these are cheap because I like go through them. But I'm was there paint skin in there? I think there's paint skin in here. Hold on. I don't want to waste that paint that's there. But, oh yeah, that's definitely was some paint skin in there. I was like, that's not even a very old one. I bought that one this year. Weird. Weird. Alright. See if I can get it wet enough to pick up. And what am I'm going to use to pick up? I've got some mixed media paper and some printing paper and junk mail. And I'm going to listen really hard to see what you guys tell me to use. I have to use something fast because this is going to dry fast. Alright. I'm moving too slow already, I can tell ya. If I'm going to pick all this up at once. Ugh. You can't see over here the trouble I'm having getting paint off, but there's a little bit of an issue. Alright, I gotta get it while it's still hot to trot. I was tempted to do it the other way, but I really want to... Oh, that's way off. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. We'll just grab it. Well, that might be a face. Hold on, let me find a non-face one. We will just, here, grab it with this. Catching the Wave. Oh, I might need to save some of these titles. A lot of times you don't even get titles anymore. All you get is chapter 1, chapter 2. Which isn't a bad, I mean, if you're making a journal, titling some pages with chapters is good. You know, chapter 1, I was born. Chapter 2, people bugged me. Alright, one of these layers is not showing up as great. Oh, because the pink, the coral shows up a little. I don't know if I needed to go even lighter. I don't know, but it still shows up some. Do you see it? Under there? One, two, alright, so this kind of looks like, I don't know. It almost looks like a bunny. Oh, see, these would be fun to doodle on. Well, a 3-eared bunny. A bunny with a long... Oh, that's his arm. He's trying to stop traffic. That's what I like about funny shapes like this, too, is you could totally turn them into monsters, and that would be fun. Alright, now we're going to try small to big, right? And we're leaving all of that crunchy goodness on there. Yeah, we are! Yay, Darcy! I told you I've been sick, right? That might be a little weirder than usual. I've been isolated all week. Alright. Should I go dark to light? Let's do some blueberry. And let's move our papers out. The papers are stacking up. That's why after watching Tracy, I was like, ooh, I can do that Matisse thing with my papers. I could. And so I did. I really love the organic look of... That's why I wanted to make my own too. I wanted more of an organic look, like with those leaves that were like not perfect. You could see that the lines were a little bit wiggly giggly, or you know, they weren't perfect, but I liked that about them. They were just kind of organic, kind of have an organic feel to them. Oh, some of my big pieces I have, I should grab those out of the pile. That's what I was thinking about doing for the extra bits on the sides. Oh, come on. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm just asking you to lay there. There. Alright, got my little ones on there. They have to dry. But while they're drying, let me see if I can find my pieces. They're not over here. They're in another pile. Over here. I asked how everybody was doing, right? I hope nobody else is sick, because that's just sad. Oh, here's some of the pieces I cut out. Well, that one I was just not organic. It's just tracing that thing. These are just squares. This one I might cut to look more like a butterfly, because that's kind of what it's looking like. But like, there's this piece is organic, and you know, I just cut, you know, just moved. Probably did like he did, just wherever your hand wants to go, you go, and you get what you get, and you don't complain, right? Oh, this is what I wanted. Oh, what if I go the other way this time? Well, that's not going to help me know how it looks the same way, but I still might. Let's see, how many pieces do I have? Most of the ones that I have are the bigger ones. And I just used transparent paper. It's not anything special. I mean, it does have a rough side, but it doesn't have to do this. So that's no big deal. Oh, there's a little one. Oh, I did have some little ones. I need another big one. Alright, I'll just move the funny... Oh, here's one. Alright, we're doing this a little bit different. That's actually that same shape, I think. So yes, I saved the ones that I could save, which wasn't all of them because some of them weren't exactly savable. Just because they might have cracked or something, you know. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. No biggie. I got one more. Can I fit it anywhere? I don't think so. I think I got all my faces covered here. Alright, what color? What did I just do? Blueberry? Oh, I'm going to do the, what is this one called? Lavender. Again. Because it looks like they go nicely together. Oh, they may go nicely in my next... I have a blue and purple. Lavender, blue. Probably also has some, whatever the other color is. Oh, man. Thinking is hard. You know. Oh, my goodness. It's the reddish purple that I had in my purple and yellow journal, which I still need to finish. I realize that. I'm like, ugh, I hate when I do that. I throw things. I'm just like, get out of my way. And then I can't find them. Okay, what's nice is now I'll be able to find these pieces because they'll have some paint on them. So yeah, whether you use it pieces as a stencil or you cut out pieces and just use them to go over. Oh my goodness, now we've got too much paint. It works both ways. So if cutting things, if you don't like using an X-Acto knife, you can just use scissors and cut out shapes and do it this way. I mean, you're going to end up with, oh, I do have tweezers. I could use some tweezers. Let me do that. That might make sense. Instead of using my finger, which is going to definitely leave me a big finger spot if I miss it all. Forgot those were overlapping. These are just fun shapes to play with. And because these ones are not on a stencil, they're all by themselves, you get something different every time. Is that a stencil or is that what's left from the stencils that were... I think that's just what's left. Oh, that's funny. Sad but funny. Oh, there's my bunny. I swear he looks like a bunny that's trying to stop traffic. He's so cute though, if he is. Definitely going to doodle him. I'm going to turn him into a bunny with his arm out. Okay, I think that's everything I got up. Now we need to go lighter, right? So, we can go white. What do we have? Purple and... might go white. White. Might go white and I might go on this blue side just to give me some background. Alright. That is really wet. I feel like I'm wasting that paint and that makes me feel bad. Let's use up the last, if I can get any out of this white mat. I know, sometimes I run out of time and I stop filming these, and then sometimes what I make after is like really cool and I'm like, well, now I have no record of how I did it. So maybe I should at least keep recording just in case something really cool happens, and then maybe I'll actually learn how to edit. Well, I know how to edit videos, but I don't have that software anymore because I was stupidly paying for it by month, even though if I had just paid for it that one time, because I wanted to try it out, and then, you know, used it for a few months and forgot about it for a few months and ended up paying more per month than if I had just paid the one-time payment. because I'm just not too bright sometimes. That's all. Oh, I need this faster. Oh! And now you know why I bought a 16-ounce bottle of this. Plus, I like the matte sometimes, especially for writing on if it's less shiny. But sometimes I also like just the regular acrylic because I like what that does too. Alright, so we just have 2 layers here. Could have done, oops, it's starting to come off now. Could have done more, but I didn't. And then I did the white to pick up. There's that bump in there. It's bugging me. That was bump out the other day, but then it poofed out at the end. Like there was like a, yeah. I've seen those bumps on someone who had a brand new one though, so it must not affect it too much. Oh, let's do this. Because sometimes the roll-off stuff is just as pretty. Because look, I've got all those cool colors in there. And some kind of a weird... some kind of a weird thing happening there. Let's see. Well, my edges were not wet enough. Well, my middle, I think we did okay. And... can't really compare this to the other one because I did it backwards. Like I did, my big ones are different. It's fun though. Isn't that fun? That's so cool. I like that. It's just, it's a nice background. I mean, it doesn't mean I won't put another layer on that, but it's still fun. Alright, what's next? Let's, I'm just going to put, I think I'm just going to put a layer of some paint. Just grabbing a paint. Not really caring about the color. Not even thinking about, am I going dark to light? Or light to dark. So you don't even know I just paused to cough. But I want to try some of the stuff I've got. You know, some of the household stuff. Some of my stencil stuff. The reason I'm starting with a layer like this is because I was going to try that cross stitch thing. Oh yeah, I put it on the other side. And I want to put it on. Yeah, let's put on these. If we can. Might not come off. Sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, if I had another little table beside me that I could try to get the, ooh, it did a little bit. So I've got the little lines. And I can't quite reach this end. We won't worry about it. There just won't be what we do over there. We'll do something over there. We will. We'll do something. Maybe we'll do some confetti. See how that comes out. Because we wanted to see, right? How our little confettis come out. Obviously, I touched the... This is why I had a feeling that would happen if I was using... I think this is 2mm. The stuff I ordered on Amazon is 6mm. It's going to be harder to cut, but I won't touch the board. So, there's that. I want to be able to see through a little bit more in some of this. Oh, lines. That makes sense. Let's just put lines in the lines. Is that even going to show? We'll see. You picked some up. It's kind of cute, even though they're not plus signs. Oh, is it dry? Oh, shoot. Where did it go? I had a piece drying over here. It was covered in glue. And I don't know what happened to it. If I find it, I'll let you know if it worked or not. I put glue on some of that card stuff. Where could it? I mean, it was on card. It wasn't like on just paper that would blow away easily. Oh my goodness. It just fell to the side. So I tried doing plus signs, but because I went across, it ended up being fat in the middle. But once it dries all the way, I'll try it on here and see how it goes. And but I also may try, as long as it's white, it's not dry, I think. But I may also try some of my glue gun and see if I can do stuff with that too. I'm all about like making, you know, I just want to kind of make my own designs, or use things that they can't come back at me and say that's copyrighted. Because like grids, I think no matter what polka dots I use, I don't think you can copyright polka dots. I'm sorry, but you've stolen it from somebody else already. So let's try this real quick while this is still drying. Only the ones where the wet paint is will show, but that's all right. It's still a little something, and I don't mind if I overlap, because I have them far enough apart from each other that they'll just be overlapping each other a little bit, basically. There we go. Oh, look, now there's fun little lines on those. Now. We should do another layer. Is that what we're saying? Well, and then, like, I don't know. Would this be copyrighted? Because it came from China. Did they steal it in the first place? I don't know. And it's just letters, although these letters are grungy letters. So, yeah. I don't know. Can you copyright a font that you took from somebody else? Oh, shoot. I did it again. Well, I think that's just paint this time. Alright, well, let's just leave an uncovered paint laying around. We might think it's open, but just at the wrong time. I mean, empty, but just at the wrong time, we're going to realize it's not empty. And that would not be good. Okay, let's see. And then I have my Cricut too. I could probably cut out some shapes. As long as they're just regular shapes on the 2mm stuff. I don't think I could do it on the 6mm. I'm going to be on my own on that one. Trying to cut it. Alright. I don't know what color. Do some blue. Because it's there. Man, I kind of almost bought this the other day, I think. Or I saw it, but I didn't buy it. I think I have enough similar blues that I'm good. Hopefully. If not, I got tallow blue. I mean, that's fairly close. Alright, I'm just going to do a thin layer. And then I'm going to put more shapes and whatnot. But maybe not lines, because they're not really going to show, are they? Plus, the thing I like about doing thin layers is then the next layer shows some more. Even if I didn't do anything in this layer, the blue, something would still show through the blue. But, okay, I do want to do something though. Let's at least grab my snack cup. If I turn it a little bit, it gives a different kind of shape. Sorry, I had chocolate chip cookie dough in here. Like, oh, when was the last time I was here? Monday. I really need to take it to the kitchen and clean it. But I thought I was going to be back there Tuesday, and even if this became a tool, I'd be okay with that, because somehow that's our last one that we have. Don't know how. Alright, we got green and blue. Do we care? Are we paying attention to what's next? I always like to have just a little bit of brown in there sometimes. Let's just put a little bit of brown, because it gives it that grungy feel, I think. If you're going for grunge, like, I don't have a lot here. I just kind of trying to get a little bit in there. If I can get it all the way across, that'd be great. Alright, so we have a little bit of brown in there, not much. We have the blue and the green. Why am I overthinking it? Don't ask me. I don't know. Let's do a really light green. Maybe. Ooh, it looks really, really weird. The brown mixed in with it a little bit, I think. want to kind of do another color in there. Yeah, sorry you can't see my wipe off pages. You'll see them later when I do something with them. Because we know I'll do something. Something. Ooh, I want to try. I like, add a little bit of this burnt orange back into the mix. That's kind of thick. Right over here. Yep, getting right in my way. Thanks. Okay. Do you have any more on here? Just kind of do a little bit there. Okay, that's what I want to do. That's how I wanted it. I did it that way on purpose. Don't worry. Ugh. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna look. I don't know. Like I told you, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying stuff and playing. Anything else we should put in here? Maybe some smaller circles. Would it be weird to do another layer? Well, I don't know where that turned off, but it turned off at some point, and I apologize. So I just thought I'd come back on. I just picked up this envelope, and I used the printmaking paper, which has disappeared already. What the heck? It's upside down. So this was the print I made. I was not impressed with the paper because it left that big piece, and it's supposed to be this printmaking paper. So now I was gonna try my mixed media paper, which is 98 pounds, 160 GSM. Comes in 100 sheets, and I was like, okay, I think it was like $17. I don't remember. I'd have to find it on. I was gonna pick this up real quick, and then I may have to take some stuff off my phone and come back with another video and see. I don't know. Do you guys like to actually just see my results, or is it the actual play? Like, I know some of you actually like it's the play you like to watch, me playing. I mean, maybe not with my husky. See, isn't that fun? This is why I love my. So I got a bigger thing of yellow ochre. So when that one's gone, I have more. I do love yellow ochre. I don't know what it is I like about it, but I especially like it with teals and whatnot. So let me pick up the other side of this. Oh, and I was saying how I like doing jelly prints with the windows because you can wipe off the windows. Oh, and I was going to do one more thing. I bought these because I don't have the punch. So I bought these so that I can, oops, sorry. I hit you. How mean of me to hit you. So I thought, I just bought the plain white ones because I figured I can, oh my goodness, I can, jelly print with them for one. I'm going to make a couple. And then they're smaller than I realized they'd be for some reason. I want to try to make some bigger ones. But I'll do maybe 4 yellow ones. Guess it's going to be that one. I think I got, was it 50 or 100? It's wherever I got the other papers. Other papers, I know. That's so clear, isn't it? The little flower with the butterflies that I used in one of my journals. See, isn't that fun? Of course, I forgot to put more paint on there to make sure those picked up. But I can always do layers. It's not a big deal. See, I don't need to. They'd still be cute the way they are. But I might add some more layers. Or, just do a little bit of... Is this the one I want? Where is... I know I only have, like, a little bit of time left. I don't know where my big bottle of my quinacridone... My turquoise one that is more fluid. What other color do I have, though? that I could do. It's this one, tallow green. That'll work. I'll lift it up with some tallow. Oh, I'll put some of those tallow greens on there. Oh, first I have to open it the right way. Just do this. Make a little flower with it. Oh, I still want to do the leaves. Let me do that quick too. Alright. I know I don't have a lot of time left, and I really wanted to do the leaves. There they are. I wanted to see how they come out. So, let's go with the weird. Well, it's not weird. I'm almost out of it. My lime green. I need more lime green. I like lime green. Oh, crumbs. I'll be using lime green on the next few, apparently. Oh my goodness. Of course, yes, this one still has more paint skin in it. In case you were wondering, it's still disgusting. Ew. Well, going in here, paint skin and all now. Because, do I really have a choice? I'm not going to sit here and pick out all the paint skin. When it dries, it may flake off on its own. I just kind of thought this was a fun stencil. And I can get it clearer if I do it like that. That's what I like too, is that, you know, I can do that and then let that dry, which will hopefully be quickly. Let me come over here. Use some of this over here. And maybe around the edges. Don't want to waste it. Get my other jelly plate real quick. Or I could just paint it off on some other paper. Add a little bit of color on that. Might as well have 4 that are matching and put all the colors on both. It's so weird. It's like a 70s tab. Almost looks like avocado green. It's kind of funny. Woo. It does kind of look like, well, here it's not quite as avocado green, but when you mix it with the yellow ochre, which is also very similar to the golden, what was it called in the 70s? There was the avocado green and then the golden, the other color that's similar. Why can't I think of that, what it's called? Somebody will know. You'll tell me. Y'all are super smart. Alright, let's move this mess out of the way. And move that out of the way. And try to get some of this paint skin off of here. Doing that thing where I missed a piece. Just do it on the side of the book now. That might help. Didn't I get all this paint skin on the other one, which is why I had to change to this one? Oh my goodness. Alright. How much time do I have left? I don't know. What's 24 minus 7? I know that. 17. So I only have 17 minutes available, and then I have to move stuff off my phone so that I can merge it. Such fun. Such fun. I feel like I can go a little bit darker if I use the, dry already. Alright, I tried, putting some of the tallow blue on there, and there's some of those on there, but then I put the white over here on top of my pile of that green, not blue, and so now my background color is this white and tallow blue mix. So there's that. So those little pieces probably won't show up so much. really need to pick up these bits over here. And then I was gonna try, let me just do a little bit of this. Because why not? Who doesn't like some bubble wrap in there? Well, some people might not. But I do. I do. I was looking for my other leaves. I don't know where they are right this second. And maybe put a little bit of this in here. I like that little. This is, and you've probably seen other people use it as well. I've had mine for over a year now, I think. Because as soon as I saw it in the Dollar Tree, I was like, ooh, I can use that for stamping. That looks like fun. So I got it at the Dollar Tree, and you clean your brushes on it. And that's where I got that. And this is a pot holder that I got, well, it was over a year ago. They probably don't have it anymore. And it's not gonna, I'm just, wherever it's wet, that's where it will show up, nowhere else. So that's why I figured I'd just put it on when it's getting close to dry. Now we have a lot of texture going on there. Don't we? Yeah, we do. So what color do we want next? Oh, you know what I haven't used in a while? It's not here, I don't think. I think it's over one of my blues that's just here, cloudless will work. It's a light color and it's a nice neutral color, so no matter what's under it, should look good. And I need it nice and wet for this pickup. And I need, oh, I'll just use this. I'm not crazy about that, so I'm always trying to cover it. See, it's just a nice, light, pretty blue. A neutral. I also have some pale blues that are a little bit darker than this. But, yeah, I think if I were going to get any other colors in that 16-ounce size, it would be like either this or pale blue and the buttermilk. Ooh, my leaves are like popping up because I use the stencil. Alright, I got a nice thick layer on here, which is just what I need to pick this up. Am I playing? Yes, I am. One chart. One, because I don't have a lot of time left, and two, I paused a minute ago and wasn't totally sure. Alright, my edges aren't going to pick up. They're not quite wet enough, but I think my leaves are going to pop out on this. I mean, you know, if they come up good, they should look good, I hope. So I've got some other leaves I made that are just the individual ones that you lay down. Like I did the it's, you know, like a piece like that. You saw them at the beginning. Well, they were clear. I don't know how much you saw in the beginning. I know I still have more of my stencils to try out. And I might do some doodling this afternoon with my new alcohol markers. My Copic. Oh, it did not come off good at all. Well, no. I mean, a lot came off. Don't get me wrong. It still looks kind of cool. But look at that. So, that needs to dry. That's really wet. So, I need nice. Oh, that paper sucked. I was not impressed with that printing paper. I mean, I'll use it all. But I was not impressed. Let's try another piece of this mixed media paper. And what color do we want? I want to add something besides just the blue now that I've got all this good, but it's all really light and I don't want to lose it if I use too dark of a color, I think. Well, let's just use our buttermilk. Oh, I would get 16 ounces of the buttermilk if they had it, but they didn't even have the regular today. So, they're, you know, the little, whatever size this is, 2 fluid ounce. 8. Oh man, it would have cost me less to get the, I was trying to figure out, I couldn't remember what size these were. I was figuring out wrong in my head. If the 16 ounce white for $6.99 was a better deal, which they're usually 79 cents. So that would be 79 cents times 8. So 80 times 8 would be $6.40. It would, and then they were on sale for 50 cents today. So it really would have cost me less to buy 8 individual whites than to buy the 16 ounce. That annoys me. I don't like that. I want to get a better deal, not a worse deal, when I buy the bigger. That bubble. I'll push that bubble out later. Oh my goodness. I hate when you're like stressing about time because you didn't plan, right? Alright, I like to use parchment paper. It's thicker than regular copy paper, and if you don't get the back messy like I'm just doing right now, then it look at that. I mean, that's not as smooth as the other stuff, but it's kind of cool. Oh, these did show up a little bit. The little scallop circles, they showed up a little bit. This is gonna be fun to pick up. I don't know why nothing wants to pick it up. I'll get some. Oh, that did. Maybe it's the paper I was using. I don't know. That picked it up nicely, didn't it? Or that was what I picked up earlier. No, some of that's new. I'll use that and pick it up in a little bit. I just want to get this picked up. See if we picked up all the leaves this time. Yes, the leaves got picked up. Ooh, that's fun. Kind of a tropicale feel with the greens and the teals. All the different. We got some old wall going up here. We like our old wall, don't we? Some of us. And then some of those little teal, the green bits, the green, tallow green showed through. A little bit of the other bits that I had in there showing through. So yeah, the mixed media paper picked it up pretty decently. I love how there's like a little outline around the leaves because they were raised up because they were in the stencil. I like these leaves. One of them broke, and so the whole side is plain, but that's okay. We're embracing imperfection. So what do we do so far? We've done that, and that, and that. I know we did more than that. There's the envelope, and that little bit. Oh, there's more over here, isn't there? And this one, which almost, well, you can still see the guys behind there. That was the first one we did, and then I put the line, the grid over it, and there's that one, and that one. So I'm gonna play some more, and I would say I'll show you the ones next time, but I don't think I showed you the ones from last time yet that I did after I left you, and I can't remember which ones are old, and which ones you saw and which ones you didn't. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let me grab my pile right here. I know I shouldn't put it on my geliplate, but I did. Alright. That one had some inks and some of the other bits. You could see where all the other tags were put down, but I kind of like that. Was doing. Oh, look, there's another piece of that paper I was trying to use up. A little bit of the stamp that I put on there came through. So if you have a smaller jelly plate and bigger papers, that's all you have to do is just kind of like, you know, do a part, and then next time do another. Just lay it down till you cover the whole thing. These came out nice and grungy. I was definitely playing with my yellow ochre, and I was like, I need to order more yellow ochre. These aren't finished yet. Not finished yet. These are not finished yet. This was some of my drop paper, and then my stencil had paint all over it, so I put it on there. I think it was cool. These are stuck together because, you know, they've been sitting there for a few days. My drop papers. So I'm starting to cut out. I'm going to use these and cut them out Matisse style, I think. Just random shapes, or use my cutters. Stuck some of my stamp on that one. That one, that one has nothing on the back. This is one that's going in the book, and it's really dark. Little piece. That one has some inking and some blue and some stamping. These just have stamping. That one has inking and stamping. More. Oh, this one got bent. No, don't get bent. Because this is, I did add some stamping on there. That's what I added since I seen you last. think I might have added, maybe not. That might just be how it was when you saw it last. This one, I don't know if you were here when I added that ink on here. So it shows through here, which is kind of cool. That's the Marigold, I think. The Distress ink. Because it was all white up there. And so I just smushed it. And it went through the other side, which kind of gave it a cool look too. Those, I don't know if that was during or after. I think that was more after the, there's one of my circles I cut out. Another little shape that I cut out. I like it better on that side. Yellow, there's that. That was mixed media mashup on Monday. That was what I did. This I think I did after. Nice and super grungy. That's an old one. That might have been, I can't remember. These are just drop pages. Or, you know, back, don't do anything to that one. That was my pickup page. And that one I think you saw. That one you saw. This I think I did on screen. Oh my goodness. More painty pages. I think you saw me do that. This I did add stuff to. This is this page. And I just added bits all over, some stamping and whatnot. Need to add more to these. That one's kind of cool though. That's just a wipe up paper. That was the one I was using. I'll probably use it some more for wipe up and stuff. Oh, I like how this looks down here. Alright, y'all have a delightful day. Stay safe. Try not to get sick. If your husband comes home sick, tell him to isolate himself, because whether it's COVID or a regular virus, no one else wants it. And I'm tired of getting sick from my husband. Alright. I'm going to thank you in advance for the birthday wishes, because y'all are so wonderful and sweet. I know you're going to say happy birthday. It is the big 50. Half a century old. I'm good with it. It doesn't bother me. I don't care. Whatever. It is what it is. I've lived on the earth for 50 years now. I'm lucky. Count myself blessed and lucky that I've been here that long. Okay, my dears. I'm going to go now. I love you.